Hello everyone and welcome back to the Nerd Den here once again, and in today's video we are going to be talking about a very interesting little bit of speculation regarding Doctor Who and a potential change in how the Rani and the Doctor see each other. Now this is coming from a quote in the Doctor Who magazine, and I did previously read this quote when it's featured on a Reddit article before the magazine officially released. And I have been reading the magazine, and I've got to say, it does offer a really brilliant insight into the Doctor Who finale and all of that stuff. But we are going to go back to have a look at this quote, because honestly, we could potentially see a game-changing twist, which does kind of change and recontextualize the Doctor and the Rani, and potentially even further, like, I think they should just go full circle and also apply this to the Master as well. And it may potentially change the way how we see these characters. So with all that being said, let's get into the video and talk about this fan theory that's going around. Alright, so we go back to this quote here. There are big surprises for the Doctor. Some of it shakes up the lore of Gallifrey and the Time Lords. Some of it recontextualizes the Doctor, the Rani, and their relationship, which is a very interesting quote. So I think, yeah, we are probably going to see some origins change for Gallifrey and that sort of thing, similar to the Timeless Child. I think there is going to be some new Gallifreyan lore, which is going to completely change the way that we see Gallifrey, which, for better or for worse, whether it involves space babies, as this person that's quoting the article is theorizing, I don't know. But there has been another theory that spun off this, which is more focused on this final line here from Russell. Some of it recontextualizes the Doctor, the Rani, and their relationship. Now, let's just talk about this theory. Now, there's been a theory for a while, which has actually already been acknowledged by the show, that the Doctor and the Master were siblings, which was like, yeah, it was acknowledged when the Master first came back in Modern Who during the Series 3 finale. Now, there is theories online that the Rani could actually end up being another sibling of the Doctor's. Well, I say another, like the first confirmed sibling of the Doctor's, which would be really interesting. Now, whether this would be a full-blood sibling or an adopted sibling, which I think would be more likely, perhaps Tecteun found another timeless child or something like that, and it made them, therefore, siblings. And maybe the Rani blames the Doctor for Tecteun's death, maybe, and that could be the reason why the Rani wants to rain absolute terror on the Doctor. It would certainly be an interesting twist, for sure, but honestly, it's too early to say if this is true or not, but the fact that Russell is saying that there's going to be something that happens that not only changes Gallifreyan lore, but also changes the way that the Doctor and the Rani's relationship is seen, it would be very interesting to see how that goes down, because the Rani was never after global domination or causing utter chaos like the Master. So, you know, is there a reason why the Rani's going a little bit more, you know, on a different wavelength this time round? We'll just have to wait and see, but it seems like the Rani is taking this personally when it comes to raining terror on the Doctor, so we'll just have to wait and see. But honestly, I think it is a very interesting little fan theory nonetheless. And, you know, they may as well at that point have the Master, the Rani, and the Doctor just as siblings. Like, for me personally, like, they nearly did do it with the Master once upon a time, and I feel like having that kind of confirmed and having like different sibling dynamics where the Master is just completely selfish and after his own personal gain and stuff, whereas the Rani is kind of similar but is not completely evil, and then you've got the Doctor who's kind of like a balance between the both, really. We'll just have to wait and see. But with all that being said, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you are new around here, please click that like button and subscribe for more nerdy content, as we are on the road to 8,000 subscribers, which I will love to reach by the end of next week. But I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for all support on the channel. Take care, and goodbye for now.